Dude, another bunch of men fallen, dude.
And oh yeah,
more men have gone down.
Who went down this week since our last cast? Marshall Falk, fucking
Power Restaurateur,
yeah,
Mario Batali, and the other guy,
Donovan McNabb. This one lady got like 10 players.
Did she really?
Well, not 10, but she got like 5.
This is the Alpha Apocalypse.
Warren Sapp, dude. I love Warren Sapp.
It's the Alpha Apocalypse.
This
dude.
is.
It's literally like, it's insane how well thought out this whole thing's been.
What? How you think it's?
Well, they like last year it was like you can't, if a woman comes out, you can't deny it.
Yeah.
So then they got indoctrinated with that, and now it's just like, here come fucking 500 women from the hills being like, he showed me his penis, he showed me his penis, he grabbed my crotch, and it's just like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah. And again, the old, if they read your text publicly, you sound like such a fucking pervert.
Dude, it's so funny hearing the one guy, I was just reading it. It was like, I love reading the complaints and seeing like what exactly happened. And I'm always like, it can't be that bad. And it's like he bit my hip. I like ducked under the restaurant and like the bar, and he like was biting my love handles. It's like, god damn, dude.
Well, see, you could do that kind of funny if you were fucked up. We don't know their relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently it wasn't that close. If she's saying it was that, but
at least it's not anymore, dude. If you're out biting love handles, I mean, I've
been bitten. I'll bite you.
I'll
bite your handles. I'll bite your hips.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. What we're like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's coming in, not a whatchamacallit. We're entering like some sort of, what the fuck's the word for North Korean? A dictatorship.
Sure.
Of just fucking opinion. It's like
totalitarian.
It is, dude, of just women's opinions.
Authoritarian.
Autocratic, dude.
Women with fucking, they're worried about Mercury and retrograde,
dude,
astrology, and also
anymore. It takes a couple of people saying like
what you were saying before we went on about Burger King employees.
Yeah, man,
that's a real. You gotta.
You don't think that's going to trickle down?
Yeah,
at every fucking level, dude.
Little Reaganomics with these sex accusations. If you're
the fucking dumpy white dude who happens to be the manager of a Burger King at this given time,
get out of here.
You got your extra pin, dude. You don't think they're going to put that shit together and be like, yeah, fuck him. I've been late 6 times to work, and he said he's going to fire me. Okay. Get a little coalition of the fry flippers, dude. They'll be like, yeah, he definitely showed us a penis.
Coalition of the fry flippers. Yeah, I mean...
Women, dude, we're done. It's it.
Yeah?
They've cornered our queen.
I knew once they got Marshall Falk and Donovan McNabb and Warren Sapp, I was...
They got, it was like 6 other people named.
Yeah.
And it was all showing penis, and asking for head.
And the thing that sucks when they read the texts or like what somebody said, it's like, because it goes from like lawyer speak, like a very professional document, and then it's like, and then the plaintiff was like all this crazy shit, and then it's like, my penis, my dick is so hard right now from you, and it's like, that's when the defendant was like, it's
I know, it does.
Shit.
It is a weird contrast. Imagine being the makeup lady too for the NFL studios. It's just like,
oh, you're getting dong.
It's just dongs coming out, and these are dongs that people bust out.
Peyton Manning put his dick on a lady's head.
Did he really?
Yeah, when he was at Tennessee.
Really?
An athletic trainer was like working on his ankle, and he put his fucking nutsack on her forehead.
Oh my god! You gotta. How come he's not?
That's Peyton.
Well,
it was just before this wave hit.
So that's cool.
So like, there's kind of a double jeopardy on these things.
Yeah, at any minute,
if it gets brought out publicly once, and you apologize, and everybody moved on, it's tough to go back.
He's still biting his nails on that Papa John's money, dude. He's like, don't talk about my nuts on your head.
House, dude. He probably
paid that lady off. He probably said, like, look, I'm getting this much money a month from Papa John's. Shut your fucking yap, dude.
I'll give you $3 million because I put my sack on your forehead in college.
Yeah. Imagine, too, like, you got to have some dong to be flopping it out like that.
I mean, Peyton Manning's probably got a hog.
Peyton Manning's got a hog, definitely.
If he has a small hog, he still has the confidence to put his dick on someone.
Peyton Manning's draping, dude. He's definitely draping. You can't, like, if I was getting my makeup done, my last thought would be like, let me bust out my tiny flaccid penis. I would never do that. If I gotta put myself.
My penis is so tiny and flaccid that at that point I don't feel it. I'm not thinking about it.
The whole point of my sex game is to hide my penis until I've wooed someone so successfully that I'm like, all right, I can bust this little guy out. If I was just going dick first, just like I knew I had to solve 6 chilling, the game would be changed.
The meek are inheriting the earth right now. Small dicks are rising right now. We're like, dude, I never showed this fucking thing to anybody. I've been so ashamed of this thing for years, dude.
Well, luckily I'm a grower, dude.
You told me that.
I can grow. I mean, it's not. I don't grow to anything fucking crazy substantial, but goddamn, dude,
dong. That's nice.
I'm saying my flass is so micro that any growth is just like Guinness Book of World Records. It's just dude, how? What the fuck? It's a magic trick, dude.
Oh man, but yeah, that's nice. Yeah, knowing that this small dongs are about to take over.
Dude, it's not. It's small dongs, and even if you have I'm telling you, dude, it's the fucking alpha apocalypse. You're done. It's just effete men and women. It's subordinate men and just fucking women.
What do you think of that?
I think we've entered this before. I've wondered about this a lot. If women have controlled the earth at one point on a massive scale.
No, they haven't.
I think they definitely have.
When do you think?
Before Islam, dude. I was telling you this the other day. Matt and Shane's secret podcast, dude. Islam was the original MSSP, dude.
Yeah, Islam was the original.
Women were in charge of everything, and they were just like, you know what, dude? No.
Islam showed up and was like, all right, we got to stop these bitches, dude. They're ruining everything. They're ruining our fucking deserts. Our deserts were sick until they took over.
All the Ayatollahs were just women, and they're like, dude, these Ayatollahs aren't even that good at being an Ayatollah, dude. This is bullshit. Everyone's just being nice to them.
Yeah. Like, I'm better at being an Ayatollah than them. I get better crowd results than this Ayatollah. They just like it because she's a woman.
Yep. And
Muhammad put his dick on someo's forehead.
Yeah, he did.
And then was like, fuck it, I'm all in.
I'm
starting
all in,
a religion. We're going to invade the entire world within 100 years. Religion of peace, my dick.
This has happened before. I want to sit back. I want to spend the rest of my life being like, all right, women are in charge of the world. Let's go.
Yeah.
I've watched book clubs crumble, dude. Like, you guys want the government? Fucking go for it, man.
Yeah, true. I mean,
all you'd have to, you think about being like a defector or some sort, like if you were to be like an say like we became under like an all women dictatorship, which I think it's fucking going that way.
No, it's not.
It is, dude. Every powerful man now, dude. Every powerful man now is getting ousted.
Yeah, but at this
everyone's
point,
got
it's
dirt.
so many. It's like
42.
Now it's like
42 since Harvey Wine.
Sure,
it's going to trickle down. That's an exponential thing. Yeah,
there's going to be some Reaganomics on this sexual assault thing, but also it's going to get to the point where it's like even with Louis, everyone's like, nah. Like if they keep calling everyone out, it's like we're going to be like, all right, well, which one did he actually rape someone, or was it like what he showed you his dick at work?
Well, I've
heard that story a million times now. Who cares? Let him go back to work.
That was the whole movie Waiting. It was just people in restaurants showing people their dicks.
I used to after I saw that movie, I was showing people my nuts constantly. I mean, guys, but still.
Hey, a girl might have caught some of the crossfire, dude.
I think a bunch of girls did see me do the lights game.
Yeah, definitely.
At Elon University.
I mooned a girl on my bus and got in trouble.
Really?
Yeah, my cousin Pat got kicked off the bus. I mooned a girl. I think he did full red eye. He like pulled his butthole open. I should have doxed my cousin. I was just like rolled right off my tongue. It gave the eye of Sauron. Yeah, but when the women control, I think Hillary Clinton's going to die, and all her space magic you were talking about is going to go into the earth and just get replenished.
Retrograded Mercury.
Yeah, dude, that's going to go into the earth and just be absorbed.
What do you think? She's probably a fucking Aries.
Oh, she's definitely on the cusp of like 3 different signs, dude.
She's got to be some crazy.
Powerful. Apparently, she broke her ankle or she hurt her ankle, and there's a big conspiracy. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around her injuries. Like she'll limp, and everyone's like, "She's got AIDS. She's dying." She's dying.
Basically, she gets IMDb'd every fucking. Or no, what's that? Internet WebMD. Every single fucking if she sneezes, everyone's like brain cancer.
But yeah, I think when women eventually take over control of the government, it'll be, if you're like resisting them or trying to like splinter them, it'll be so easy to just be like, yo, you know who's fucking really hot? And they'll just be like,
yeah, if
banished.
In Congress, it's just like, you know who's hot? Jews. It'd just be Holocaust again. They'd be like, what? No, they're not.
Just write Maxim like 50 hottest women. They're just gone. It's like, oh, okay.
True.
Hottest, youngest women. They're just like, psh, gulag.
It's a good theory. I don't think you're far off.
I'm telling you, man, we're sliding into something like that.
I had a nice. I think I told you this. I had a great feminist argument on. I definitely told you this. I had a nice feminist argument on Friday night. One of my sister's friends, because we went out to dinner. My sister's friend was sitting next to me. She's super liberal. She's lived in New York for like 15 years now, 12 years.
That'll do it too.
Yeah, Brooklyn, fucking all in, dude. She's all in. She's great. I like her a lot. We're friends, but when it comes to politics and shit.
I think I've met her before.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay.
She's funny. Yeah. But
I definitely met that filly.
But she definitely has some negative. She's wacky opinions on life. And she was talking about, somehow we got on to Israel Palestine.
Where were you guys at?
Some Greek restaurant in Manioc.
I'm surprised you guys didn't like blow up and turn to dust.
From
I feel like
Greeks?
if anyone discusses anything other than
I know. Well, it started because we were talking about this podcast.
Yeah,
Because they were all asking about it.
That's Manioc.
And they were like, your podcast sucks. Well, she was like, I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
She's like, some of the stuff's funny, but I don't listen to it. Because obviously, like I said, she's a broad that has some broad ideas.
Truth hurts. No, I feel her.
She doesn't want to hear
Truth
that.
hurts. I feel her.
But it got on to, I started to talk about Matt Lauer. Which was a huge mistake.
You were just fucking. You had like a whole police belt full of topics.
There were like 5 lesbians at the table. Like it was it was the worst place to bring this up. And I thought only she was listening to me. So like I try to say horrible things to her to get her fucking going.
Do you think lesbians go harder?
Dude.
You think they're like calcified?
They're
in
ready
some
to
sense
go,
where
dude.
it's like
no, they'll get you. I started to talk about it. They weren't even paying attention to me, and they both 2 lesbians just fucking.
Can you fight?
Contact
Are you
with me,
allowed to
right?
fight 2 lesbians?
You're allowed to fight anyone that eats pussies.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a rule.
Yeah, that's good.
So then they heard me talking about Lauer and just like fucking
What?
Pavlov's dogs, dude. They started fucking their pussies started watering.
They put down their Red Bull vodkas,
Oh, that was
dude.
a terrible thing to say.
They put down they put the Red Bull vodkas
They
down.
did, and they turned to me and they're like, "What did you say about women and Matt Lauer?" And because I was gonna say, "Are women retards or fucking kick ass?"
Man.
I know. I was like, I didn't say it.
So you
I was
would
like, I'm not
be,
gonna
you
say
would
it.
definitely be dude ISIS if the
Yeah.
female fucking autocracy
Oh, for
comes.
sure.
You're already
I'm getting
you
a
had your
fucking-
suicide vest on. You're
I'm
like, you
getting-
guys are fucking retards.
I'm getting a fucking That's the Allah
You just get
Akbar.
scratched.
You guys are fucking retards.
You just get scratched.
So then I went. Somehow we got into fucking Israel versus Palestine. I have
Okay.
no idea. I was trying to stay out. She mentioned something about.
Can I stop you? What were the
Yeah.
hairstyles of the 2 lesbians who accosted you? Any gelled spikes?
No. In fact, both not
Lipstick lesbians?
Not, yeah. They both looked. Yeah, they were nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I had to set that. I
They're
have
pretty ladies.
Before someone tells me a story about lesbians, I have to know the exact
No, this
aesthetics
isn't-
of
this
sex because it
isn't-
changes everything.
Yeah.
Now
aren't-
I'm in a porno.
True. True. In a Greek restaurant.
So you're with
too.
hot lesbians.
hot lesbians that were upset
Oh.
with me, and then
How do you even argue with them? I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Do you guys ever kiss?
But then
So you guys are on Israel Palestine.
Israel Palestine. She got into the point where she was like, I work with a Palestinian, and it's that's what happened, because I was like, dude, how sick was it? Yeah, this is how we got into it.
Yeah.
So I was like, how sick is it that Trump just said that the capital of Israel should be Jerusalem? Like I just opened with that, just sitting there saying it to her, and she was like, "Fuck that, you fucking," and like, it's like, I can't believe you're pro-Israel, and I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what are you?
I was like, you're pro-Palestinian, and she was like, yeah, who isn't? And I was like, America.
Oh my god,
Everyone.
that's
She was
so
like, no,
fucking
just
funny.
fucking idiots that voted for Trump are. I was like, how about Obama? Pretty sure he was pretty pro-Israel.
He
What
was,
the
too.
fuck are you talking about? How about every president ever?
What'd she say?
And she was like,
Oh, dude, you hit her with Saint Obama, dude.
yeah,
She was
and
like,
I hit her with the fucking. That's my shit, dude.
Yeah.
I have my fucking facts to back that up.
well, that's
And they're
yeah.
like, they've been there for thousands of years before the Israeli fucking settlement, and it's like, they weren't even a country ever.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up. Palestine.
What were they, like,
They were
clans?
Ottoman Empire before World War One.
Okay.
They were British controlled pre World War II, and then post World War II it was Israel and Palestine.
Okay. So what
They
were
never
they
had
though?
shit.
So they were just a bunch of people living there.
I mean, they were Palestinians, but I don't think they were at a country. It was within the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah. So there were
that was
clans living in like
Yeah.
a no man's land.
yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't a no man's land. It's like the Kurds that live in like Iraq and Syria now. Like
Okay.
that's Kurdistan, but it's not a country.
Yeah. I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like
So-
it's like we live in Mantua, but it's like no one
Yeah.
calls it Mantua unless you live here.
True. There's
Gotcha.
no real punchline to this story. It's just funny to me that liberal cause is now pro-Palestine.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I could see how that would happen though, because I read about that when I used to like, and again, this is when I used to smoke copious amounts of weed. I remember thinking like, well, why would those guys just fly planes in the building? We definitely did fucked up stuff
Sure.
to them. And then I read half of Confessions of an Economic Hitman and stopped because it was boring, and it was like, I knew it. I knew we were wrong.
Well, I mean, of course there were some wrong.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean,
of course.
And just like Israel, and that's what I said to her. I wasn't like, oh, I'm definitely pro-Israel. I was just like, it's weird to take his side in this.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird for
exactly.
you.
That's what's bizarre.
It's weird to be like I mean, of course I'm not going to say I'm pro-Israel like that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But I'm not going to be like, get them the fuck out of there. Like, I'm just like, I'm out of that.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Exactly. And it's weird to be a feminist and love. Dude, again,
I know.
People will give you shit forever. And it's like the one time I was talking about The Handmaid's Tale, how like that book purchase went up, and you literally said, you're like, you mean like fucking Sharia law? It's like the same. That's Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
And for them to be like, so everyone who's such an atheist to be like, well, Islam's such a beautiful. It's like, dude, if you're gonna pick one religion, why the fuck
what's
are
the
you
deal?
picking that?
Why are we picking the worst one?
Why? And they're like, well, the Bible has bad stuff. It's like, yeah, it is, but like
Go ask a priest about it.
Fundamentalists Christians who go and kill people are punished by the law.
Yeah.
And if you are a fundamentalist Islam living in an Islamic country that goes on Sharia law, they're like, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Way to bomb a bunch of people. We're in full support of you.
Like Hamas in Palestine.
Yeah.
And it's funny because then I watched this thing, and it's cool. It's called Crash Course History. It's on YouTube. It's pretty sick. The guy's a fucking huge tool who makes them, but he does like 10, 15-minute videos about certain topics. Mm-hmm. So I watched the Israeli-Palestine one, and it's good, except he's liberal enough that he glosses over terrorism. He's like, and then in, I think it was like 2007 or 2008, when Hamas gained control of Palestine, he was like, Hamas, which is considered a terrorist organization because they target civilians with suicide bombings, but they gained a lot of traction for all the works they've done with the people, like schools and hospitals. It's like, I mean, same with fucking Al Qaeda and the Taliban. I mean, like, they built some schools, but they also,
Well, dude, what goes on in those fucking schools, too? It's like they build schools where you're indoctrinated to, like, literally, we should kill all the Jews, wipe out Westerners. So it's like, they fucking build schools, dude.
Yeah.
If I was building, like, white nationalist schools, I can't be like, well, fuck, dude, come on.
Yeah, this is my
I built
country.
a school. It's like, they know times tables and shit, but those schools aren't fucking, like, people learning how to swim, times tables, science. It's like, Allah created the universe, kill all the Jews, 5 times 6 is 30. If you're a woman, get the fuck out of this class. That's insane to do that.
Also, it was funny. Take a look at Israeli history. It's pretty funny to watch how much they just fuck up the Middle East.
Really?
Like the Middle East, any country will like try to get after them, and they just bury them. There's like 6 days wars where they just defeat like Egypt, fucking everybody.
Dude,
they just
I wouldn't want to battle the Jews, dude. I would not want. If I was a country, if like I was in charge of a country and the Jews were like, "You guys want to fight?" I'd be like, "Nope."
No,
I'm cool.
The Jews
I'm
will
cool.
get you. Well,
I'm cool.
First off, the Jews got America on their side.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Go, you guys want to go to war?"
I don't understand how.
Did you see behind us? We have the United States.
Yeah,
the United States is waiting to fuck you guys up. Go ahead, fuck with us, dude.
Yeah, you don't think we can easily? We're in control of all the newspapers. We're gonna write some shit and get all those hillbillies fired up.
All the news.
We're gonna get all the hillbillies fired up.
All the retarded white guys angry. They got us. They
That's
got you
the
and me.
best, dude.
I'm sitting here like, fuck Palestine.
Damn, that was such a power move. Exactly. We got all of our hunting. They're like, make a bunch of hunting terrorist permits and print them out at Walmart.
Your dad's got it on his truck.
Yeah, they're crafty.
That's a funny thing to do. Is to like just envisioning the United States as this like pit bull, and anytime someone fucks with Israel, they just rattle our cage a little bit. We're like, let us the fuck out, dude. Who's fucking with you? Yeah. So it's. That's
a double bind though for people who are like serious white supremacists who are like, fuck man, I don't like being in control of the Jews, but they want to fight fucking Palestine so bad that they're like, fine, we'll do it, but you guys are fucking next. You just wait.
Did you ever see the movie Munich?
Mm-mm.
That's fucking sick. It's about the Olympics. I forget what year, 60s, 70s. I forget.
I have no idea.
But there was a terrorist attack where these Arabs, these Muslim scum, attacked a hotel, and they killed a lot of, if not all of, the Israeli Olympic team.
Damn.
In their hotel. And then Munich's about the like Jew CIA special force of like 6 guys.
What the fuck are they called?
Spent the rest of their life trying to kill every single one of the terrorists that did it. Took like 30 years and they did it.
Shit, dude.
Lunatics.
They're
dude.
like the Nazi hunters. It was like the similar thing where those guys were like, all right, well, fuck these guys.
Like a bunch of Jews that just are not going to forget. They're going to come get you.
They
dude.
don't fucking forget, dude.
If they don't get you. They get you in Jew ways. They trick you. They like blow up your bed.
I'd be so scared, dude. I'd be so scared, dude.
They use their Jew magic to kill you.
Oh, man, that sounds so scary.
Munich's a sick movie.
I gotta check that out, man.
Enough of this Jew-Muslim talk. How are you?
I'm good.
Unless you want to keep rolling. I don't know.
No, I'm fine. I feel like we covered the...
Yeah, we got it. We solved Israel-Palestine.
Yeah, I wouldn't... That's scary, too, to get those Palestinians after you as well. You make, like, a funny movie where you slam them, and next thing you know, they're walking around with, like, axes trying to fucking hit you in the back. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, I watched that fucking movie last night about the Catholic missionaries in Japan and, like, martyrdom. If we're talking that, it's just like, I have no faith. Like, if someone was like...
Oh, yeah.
If someone was like, I'm going to punch you in the arm if you don't say you denounce Catholicism, I'd be like, Catholicism is for retards. Like, immediately, I'd be like, Jesus is fucking gay, dude.
That's so fucking funny.
But these guys were, like, burning at the fucking stake because they you know...
Well, they actually believed in it.
They're martyrs that were, like, really fucking going down.
Yeah, they really thought they were going to hell, so they're like, fuck, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to get extra heaven now. Yeah. I'm going to get heaven fucking plus.
I would in a moment... In a fucking second, I would be like, no chance. I don't believe it.
I wish I would have became a samurai. I'd be like, guys, just give me a fucking sword. I'll be a samurai. I don't care. I have no loyalty to anything. I'd be like, yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, I'm Japanese now. What are you guys even talking about?
There's a guy in the movie that's like a coward. And he fucking...
Probably has a great life.
Apostates. That's what it's called.
Yeah, you're apostate.
He apostates like 10 different times.
Dude, Catholics,
apostatizes.
We did all this shit. The Middle East, like Islam's doing now. We did this in the 14th century. We were fucking nuts. And then eventually some of us were like, maybe we should chill on this religion shit a little bit. And we like totally chilled out for the most part.
I don't know about we. If you and me are talking, we're talking about Irish people, and we didn't stop until
we didn't stop. Yeah.
Fucking U2 came out. We're still getting fired up, dude. So it's tough to say we.
But they still talk about apostates in Islam. It's like apostate for like a person to be in Islam and become an apostate. It's like fucking get him, dude. Kill him. Fuck that guy.
That's the worst That's the worst thing to be.
It's the worst kind of infidel, dude.
Received the word of Allah from the Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad.
Dude, literally. I was listening to this lady, that book, Infidel, and the lady, I read the whole book. I digested it, however you think so, and I went to watch interviews with this lady because she got in speaking, and people killed her partner. The guy got shot and knifed in the back with a death threat to her, knifed in her friend's back, and she went on a bunch of things. And it's funny watching her go on like Australian American programs where like it's just a white guy, and he's like, okay, wait a second, don't you see how ridiculous it is
to lump for you to say all these people into one thing,
dude? And her whole thing is that she was like, okay, so Western society's perfect. She's like, no, it's not perfect. But like, you've only ever lived in America. You don't know what not having freedom's like, so I can't even talk to you about this.
Yeah, you
don't go live over there.
Experience.
If you love it, go fucking live there. And they're like, okay, well that's great here, dude. She pwns these people. It's so funny.
That's like the liberal version of when a white guy is telling black people to chill the fuck out about the cops.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that's like the liberal version of, and then a conservative's version is like, why don't you just do what they're saying?
Yeah,
put your fucking hands up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that is. It's like you don't understand. You've never had to deal with this.
That's exactly right.
So,
and he's telling this lady who got like her literal pussy chopped off, dude.
That's a tough one to argue.
He's like, well, maybe you're just like upset that you got excised. And he's like, yeah, she fucking is. Her pussy got chopped off, dude.
Imagine talking to like Philando Castile's family and being like, why don't you guys just? You're probably just upset about what happened to you.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal,
dude. I'm telling you, I was watching this.
Don't lump in all cops because your son.
I was supposed to go to bed last night at like 9:30, and I was up till 11, just furious, just being like, these motherfuckers, dude. And the girl's beautiful too, so she's like absolutely stunning, and that's a whole other level where I'm like, she's right, I love her, she's right.
Yeah, well,
what else is going on, dude? What's going on in the world?
We should probably back off the Muslim.
Yeah, we're off. We're jumped off, dude.
Because I don't even think anyone's arguing really anymore with us about that.
Yeah, you can start the. I mean, you were just running a table full of lesbians,
never mind.
Dude.
I take it back. Take it back. I started with that, but I don't think it's I think it's kind of I don't know.
Well, right now it's not in the dialogue. It's right now it's strictly butt grabbing.
Marshall Falk showing his dick
butt
to
grabbing,
somebody.
hog showing. That's
Marshall
all
Falk
that matters.
Was sick, dude.
He's a good fucking running back, dude.
You get a pass.
That's the other thing too, because they like list these guys' stats, and I'm like, damn, dude, 5-time Pro Bowler, huh? I'm like,
he's allowed to show a dick.
Showed a hog, dude. Imagine too, dude, the wave of fucking. I mean, I guess all athletes in general, but I feel like a lot of times like those catcalling videos would show a lot of black dudes fucking catcalling. So I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but the hogs, there's going to be a lot of black hogs in the horizon of fucking internet accusations.
Tell you what, if it ever gets to the point where the hip hop community is held to white people's standards,
yeah,
when it comes,
it's
to
coming,
that,
it's coming, dude.
There's a lot.
I mean, rap's going to suck, but it's coming.
Rap's going to. I mean, it already is starting to. It's like emo rap, like we talked about. Like, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Ooh.
I've literally given up.
Lil Uzi Vert. He's Philly, dude.
He's
represent.
Sick. I've given up rap and porn. Just in like the same month, I was just like, don't like either of these anymore.
I was listening to Dave Matthews on the way here.
Were you really?
I'm fucking white as fuck, dude. I was listening to Baby. It's called Granny.
I never heard. Is that a newer DMB?
No, I'm just not singing it well.
Okay. All Dave Matthews made a living off of just like going up high pitch, being like, That's sick, dude.
Dave is the shit.
He's tight. I'll catch one of his songs and be like, oh my god, this is great, and I'll get into like a minute 30, and I'm like, I've heard this a million times. I fucking turn it off.
Oh fuck, that reminds me. Some fucking dickhead wrote because speaking of like holding like rappers to the level of, like, sexual assault.
Yeah.
Like, if we're gonna put them on the same. Somebody wrote this article about like all of the baby boomers heroes were pieces of shit, and it was like this cartoon, like a long comic, like you scroll through, and it was like Jimi Hendrix was a fucking piece of shit who died of overdosing on fucking like.
Damn, they're going piece of shit that way.
Yeah, they were calling people pieces of shit for using drugs.
Who the fucking is in charge of this?
I don't know. I forget who it was, but it was like...
It's a sick take on the baby boomers heroes, dude.
Yeah, it was like everybody... Garcia was a fucking loser.
That's so fucking
fat as
funny.
Fuck. They had to cut pants off of him because he was getting too fat. All their brains were fried. They raped a bunch of people. They were all fucking shitty.
Damn, dude.
It was crazy.
I was trying to figure out what faction's behind this. This is just general people who are pissed off at the
people that were like, oh, I can get clickbait just saying somebody was a piece of shit.
Well, also, the baby boomers are fucking annoying because they're always like, you guys generations. It's like, dude, you guys ruined the fucking world. Fuck you guys. You guys suck.
And it's like, I don't know. I think looking back, it's okay for me to listen to like Bob Dylan and fucking Jimi Hendrix and like all these guys that were like real poetic and philosophical and shit. But if I were their contemporary, like if I was just living and just working, and I was listening to some guy that was like 19 singing about like we used to talk about the thing, I'd be like, dude, that guy's fucking gay.
What's that song, Maggie's Farm?
Didn't you? Like, oh, what a pussy.
Yeah, he's an acquired taste, dude. I watched a movie on him, and I was, this movie's gonna be great, and I was like, yeah, I fucking kind of hate Bob Dylan now. I like watching. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself, man. That's that must have been the most brutal series of open mics. It's like when Bob Dylan came out, like long-winded acoustic poets, when other people were like, I could do that, and just sitting through like a 15-minute acoustic poem at a cafe. Holy fuck, man.
Good Lord.
That must have been terrible.
Good Lord.
Like Jenny from Forrest Gump, she's like, she had to get naked. Otherwise,
somebody get her a harmonica.
Someone get her a harmonica.
I mean, with open mics and comedy, we've bumped into a little bit of that.
Really?
Slightly. Just like now that being Trevor Noah and Hassan Minaj is cool.
Ugh.
Like where it's like being a politically correct activist on stage instead of being funny.
I've seen a couple
Running
of those
into that
dudes
at open mics.
And then,
really
dude, so
hurts,
it's like it's brutal. I saw that
through.
at Helium the one time, and it was like a young black dude, first time ever went up, and was like, you know what's fucked up? Fucking these white people, blah. And it was just like, and then the fucking he ran the light, and no one would light him. Because now you're like kind of silencing an angry black voice, and it's like, so like the manager's like, fuck, I can't cut the lights on this guy because now I'm a fucking racist.
I remember that.
That is problematic, dude. That's like,
It's funny. It's funny when I mean,
dude, 3 minutes is fucking 3 minutes. I would have been like, yo, bro, fucking continue, and I'll give you a milk crate to stand on outside. Fucking let's go.
Yeah, you would have cut off the "I have a dream" speech.
That's literally what it is.
Washington, just like time's up, dude. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Well, that's what
they're doing.
They're trying to do like an "I have a dream." Well, they're
Yeah.
doing like a poorly researched and like ineloquent version of it, and it's just them like, you know what else is fucking bullshit. But it's like, you fucking hit the
Kind
line.
of like what we're doing.
Yeah, but dude. At least we try to make it funny.
Yeah. We're not trying to I'm not trying to gain sympathy.
Exactly.
I'm just calling it how I see it, like a true American.
Final word, dude.
Final fucking
That is funny
word,
to think
dude.
we just get rattled from time to time, dude. We're just in the backyard on a chain.
The
Just,
United
like,
States
just fighting each other, and they're like, come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
See what they did? We're like,
England's
God
like,
damn it.
you see what's going on over here? We're like, what's happening? Who's fucking with us? North Korea is cruising for
They're about to
bruising.
They're
dude.
cruising for a monument. Didn't we just sell Japan a bunch of missiles or something?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck them up, dude.
They're about to get fucking turned into dust.
This big dog will fight if you rattle its cage. When I see Old Glory flying.
Dude, if they hit us with a missile, that's gonna be too fucking
It'd be
much.
sick. Oh,
That
I
would
forgot.
be-
I forgot to fucking
what?
talk about it. Oh no, never mind. I have talked about it. The
What?
Army Navy game was this weekend,
What happened?
but I talked about that before. By
What?
the time I ran into my old squad mates in a
Yep,
fucking
yep.
Ninja
You saw,
Turtle
you saw the
snuggie.
boys, dude.
Oh, it's so weird watching the Army Navy game
Why?
because like it's just seeing my biggest failure.
That must be tough.
Like
yeah.
it's weird because then what do I cheer for Navy now? That's a pussy move.
True.
To be like I couldn't handle it, so now I'm like I hope they lose.
I didn't even think
no,
that
I
was
cheer
like
for
a-
Army. Army's sick, but
I didn't think that was a thorn in your paw.
I mean it's
Makes
not
sense. I can see-
really,
no, I can see that.
But like it only bothers me when other people are like, "What, you fucking quit?" It's
Yeah.
like, how could you quit? It's like, dude, you couldn't get in. Don't talk to me about it. You literally couldn't get into it.
You couldn't quit.
So don't even worry about quitting.
Yeah.
You couldn't have been there.
That's so fucking
it's-
funny, dude.
And then people
Should
like
re-enlist.
it really bothers me when people are like, "Oh man, I tried to get in, I couldn't do it," or like I couldn't get in, and it's almost like, "What, did I take your spot?" Like,
Oh, they try to hit
have
you with that.
People have that mentality sometimes.
Dude,
It's like,
you
man,
should-
it sucks you couldn't get in.
You should re-enlist
You
and
should have
quit
studied.
again.
You should have studied harder.
Yeah,
Could
you
have
should-
got in.
That's
I
you should have been
studied
good
hard.
at football. Yeah.
You could have been fucking sick at football.
What was your GPA in high school?
I don't know.
We
I have
rocking
no
a
idea.
3,
Above a 3, yeah.
dude. I spied
We
my
didn't
old
use
transcripts.
GPAs.
You didn't?
No, we just used a percentage.
Like
a
percentage of top of the
cumulative-
class?
Cumulative percentage, and then within the class, yeah.
What was your SATs?
So he was like 1170, I think.
Sick. I got 1130.
Fuck yeah.
We're right on fucking
Fuck
par,
yeah.
dude. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Mine was lopsided verbal to math.
Me too.
Nice.
Me too. I cheated on math.
How did you
I
fuck you cheat?
cheated
How'd you cheat on the SAT?
I saw a girl like 2 rows over that had the same test as me, same math.
So you switched seats or just peeked?
No, I just was fucking. Scantrons are easy to read.
Very easy.
From
You
a
can
distance.
you can find the
see
pattern. Yeah, you
on
can,
the
1,
distance.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
yeah. So I cheated on math.
Nice. I remember the first time I cheated in
Classic
school.
West Pointer. Duty, honor, country. I was cheating.
You shouldn't
to
share
get
that,
in.
dude. Some woman's gonna get that and fucking rip you out of office. Like he actually cheated on the SATs off me and showed me his penis. And
Well, show me his penis. I think I've.
have you showed? I know a lot of guys who've gotten naked at parties as jokes.
No, I've never gotten naked at a party. Kind of.
I know
So,
a dude.
yes.
I know a
Think
dude
about
who
the lights game.
He used to get real drunk and go into T-Rex mode, and he like would get naked and walk around a party and like bite people and shit. It was hilarious.
Damn.
it
But
was so funny.
The tucked bird is the funniest.
Tucked bird is actually not offensive.
Not offensive at all.
There's nothing to be
it's
seen of a
honorable
man.
to women.
If you tuck a bird, it is actually I've
paying
showed
respect.
women tucked bird, and they're always just like, "Ew, that makes me feel so weird. Don't do that."
Tucked bird is so weird to look at.
Which, especially for women, dude, to see like the man they love with the fucking vag. You just buck angel your girl, and she's like, "I've done it to Brittany a bunch of times." She's like,
You've
"Ew,
done
stop."
it to your girlfriend recently?
All the time, yeah, I do it all the time, dude. I'll do it like laying in bed. Like we'll be like sitting there in bed like a Saturday morning. It's like prime
Yeah.
time for sex in the morning, and I'll like just like tuck it back silently and pull down the blanket, and she's like, "Ew, stop, that's gross." I give her a Marilyn Manson like once a week.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I try to. I've never though had a girl. I think I may have asked like 3 women to eat my pussy. I've been like, eat my pussy, and they're like, "You're disgusting."
Oh my god, dude! You're definitely going to get called out.
Well, these are my long-term relationships.
Doesn't matter.
You can ask your girlfriend to
You
eat your
cannot
pussy.
in a long-term
You
relationship.
can't ask your girlfriend to eat your pussy.
You can still sexually assault someone in a long-term relationship.
What do you mean? I know you can.
So like,
I get consent every time I have
she
sex
did
with my
not want
girlfriend.
you to eat your pussy.
I asked. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
showed
but
her my
that's,
pussy.
That's the problem is asking now.
That's true.
I mean, Marshall Falk's just sitting there like, will you suck my dick?
In the makeup chair.
Yeah, that
I'm with my babe,
is pretty
dude.
much a relationship.
If I'm gonna bust out my mussy, I'm busting out my mussy, dude. I'm paying half the rent to bust out my mussy from time to time.
That's fair. That's fair. But I'm just saying, in our future dystopian world we're about to live in, where
I'm fried, dude.
Bitches run it. We're gonna have to delete all this.
I'm like right now. I'm like the light of a dead star trapped in time. I'm done.
Yeah, when the ladies take over.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying it while I'm here, dude.
What do you think's going to happen with the Muslims and the ladies?
There's theories that a lot of feminists secretly yearn for alpha so hard that's why they love like Islam.
Oh, that's an interesting theory.
It's a fucking hot. It's a burning hot take. Theory? I forgot. I heard this somewhere, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it's like maybe we want to live in fucking blankets.
Yeah.
I know a lot of ladies. Ladies love blankets.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, when girls go to watch football games, they put a blanket over themselves. Mm-hmm. They're yearning for fucking...
They are yearning for Sharia law. Allah.
And even when I'm like, a lot of times too, like I'll go to the grocery store myself, no problem, dude. My girlfriend's like, come with me. And I'm like, are you Sharia law on me right now, bro?
Yeah, she's worried.
A lot of bays don't like going to the grocery store by themselves.
It's because they'll get Sharia'd.
Yeah.
Allah.
Dude.
Inshallah.
That shit kills me.
Yeah, that's... We're not making some friends on that. What's up?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't think we have too many Muslim listeners.
I don't hate Muslims. I just think
me
Islam sucks. The same way when I go to Catholic church, I'm like, God, this is dumb.
Yeah.
And when I go to Islam or when I see people wearing that shit, I'm like, dude, you don't have to wear that stuff.
Yeah, also it's like...
Take it off. You can be a Muslim.
It's basically any other Christianity other than Catholicism. It's fucking shitty and you're all stupid for doing it.
If you want to kneel on the floor and pray 5 times a day, I'm like, that's nice, man. You're like meditating, but...
Sure.
Take the fucking shit off, man.
Take that goofy shit off.
Take that fucking shit off.
Quit fucking with Israel and take that shit off your head.
Who fucked with Israel? Dude, I'm about to spaz right now,
dude. Let us the fuck out of this basement.
Let's take a break.
All right.
And we're back, dude. Shit. We are back. But yeah, I actually... I'm
just watching a gif of a guy with cerebral palsy right now doing a fucking power clean.
Dude, I saw that.
It's pretty funny.
Is he gonna do it?
Yeah, he fucking crushes it, but he looks like a fucking... Looks like
dude.
Looks like one of those wavy things out front of a car dealership.
Oh, my God, he really did. He was on ice skates. He slammed the weight down and fucking... Oh, my God.
Yeah. So what was it? Yeah.
So this dude at... I think he was at University of Texas. But either way, he's at school.
Went up to the bell tower and killed people?
No. What happened with that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I have no idea. I never know your historical references. This guy.
A guy went up to the bell tower in Texas. At Texas.
Oh, like they did like
Austin.
A shooting?
Yeah.
One of those dudes?
Went up and fucking capped
one of those non-terrorists?
Former Marine.
Really?
Yeah,
what was his beef?
He's just sick of bitches, dude.
Fuck, man.
He went up to I think he killed his girlfriend before. And his mom.
When was this?
And his mother.
Yeah.
70s? 60s?
That's
Late
as
60s,
sick as
early
bitches
70s.
as you can get, dude. Killing your mom and
Killing
girlfriend.
Your mom. He's like, Mom, shut up.
And taking it to the bell tower.
I'm going to the bell tower to have fun. And then he went up there and he had a high-powered rifle and he killed a lot.
How many in the 70s?
Yeah, it was early 70s, late 60s, I think.
Damn.
It was like the largest. It was the biggest mass shooting.
Okay.
For a while.
That was the originator.
Yeah, I think
mass shooter culture.
I think he got less than 30. I think he was at like in the 20s. But he was hitting people he was sniping from a tower.
I wonder too, like if that becomes like, if so many people start doing that, the corporations just can't, like there's a spot at Dick's, like a mass shooting spot where like you just get stuff you need for mass shootings.
Oh my God. Where Walmart, I mean there already is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Walmart's
it's just
like,
the
hey, here's
section.
an AR-15. What are you, autistic? Get in here. All right.
So this dude at the University of Texas, and it's kind of like he like wrote it. And he's like, I went on Tinder and like I know what it's about. I know it's shady, but I was on it anyway because he was saying it's like a hookup thing. Mm-hmm. And he said he was with this girl, and they had sex. He's like, first night had sex, awesome. And the next morning she was joking. She's like, I could say you raped me, right?
Eee.
And he got real weirded out and started recording their conversation on his phone. Smart move. So he records them joking around, laughing, her being like, yeah, that was really fun. We'll hang out, blah, 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 blah. And he was so freaked out by her comment, he just like, nah, he didn't answer her phone calls anymore.
Yeah.
He just was like, fuck it, and ghosted her. And then he said like 6 weeks later, the university came and were like, we're investigating you for rape of this girl. Dude, he was just like, actually, bam, hit them with the sound file. That's what it, dude. I'm telling you, that's what it's becoming now. If you want, if you're boning a stranger, I'd fucking audio record the aftermath. The whole. I mean, you might need to record everything from now on.
I might need to record my own bitch.
You have, dude. That's
never know.
Why do you think I'm getting a GoPro?
You got to GoPro your bitch.
It's just okay. Oh yeah, I'm in. And just fucking full facial recognition.
Is it still okay? You know you can rape someone while you're fucking them.
Yeah. That's why the GoPro's absolutely. We should do our body cams at all times.
Yeah, you should talk to GoPro. There's probably something there.
That would be pretty.
You might have some sort of marketing plan with them. Just be like,
I'm trying to get consent in all aspects of my sex life.
GoPro consent. That could be the name of the camera.
I would the first time be like, "Is that camera?" I'm like, "No, it's off, babe. It's fine. Don't worry about it."
Why are you wearing it on your head? This is how I fuck now.
That's got to be a porn category. GoPro sex.
Definitely.
Well, POV basically.
POV,
yeah. So, all right.
Here we go. Speaking of porn,
my POV would just be the fucking material of the pillow, dude. Just fucking me burying my face.
POV would just be me, like.
It would just be like her shoulder.
Dude, oh my god, never mind.
What?
It's a fucking uncomfortable. My girlfriend sometimes makes fun of the fucking noises I make.
Really?
Every once in a while, like
you'll utter a fucking. Oh, dude!
Occasionally,
he just caused my penis to go back in his body.
Like occasionally, that'll be like, like,
oh, you gotta fucking howl, dude. I howl at the moon.
Well, I try to keep it in. I'm not gay.
Let
so
it
I
out,
don't make
dude.
noises.
Let it out.
No, making noises is for gays.
Dude, how do you hold that in when you're coming?
Hold it.
I cannot
I'm
hold it in.
not talking about when I'm coming, just when I'm thrusting.
Oh,
when
dude.
When I'm making noises
yeah, I'm
from
pretty
being out of breath.
I'm a pretty squeaky wheel while I'm thrusting,
I'll
too.
make some weird noises, like, because I'm working. This is the most I've worked out in months.
I know. It's so tiring. It's so tiring.
You have to clear your throat.
Dude, you get a little frog in your throat.
Takes the mood right out of it when you're like.
Oh yeah, I get checked a lot of times. I'm not the best shaker in the world, dude. I pee and I just like. I stand over that carpet, so like I'll hop back into bed, and I'm a wet little dog, dude.
Wet little dog, dude. You're the weird dude. When you talk about sex and shit, so uncomfortable.
I'll hop into bed and she'll like be in the sheets, and I'll like my bird will press the sheets and just instantly wet it all around, and she's like, "Did you not shake?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. You got pee all over me."
That's why you need a GoPro.
I know.
You can film you peeing. You can show the shake. And be like, when I got in bed, she falsely accused me.
Clean bird.
She falsely accused me of having a dirty bird.
But yeah, man, that's gonna be the. We're entering like the Handmaid's Tale for fucking dudes. We're just gonna have to like not bust our dongs out in public, dude.
It's gonna be so hard not to bust my dick out.
We have to wear like pleated pants and not show our dicks in public.
I always want to show people my dick. That's
We're
another thing. I don't have that.
Beg strangers for head anymore.
It's funny to like because you hear these stories of these guys doing it. And it's just like I don't have that in me. I don't have the fucking desire to show.
You're not a dick pic.
I'm not
type.
somebody who's showing my dick to people.
No, I'm not a dick picker, dude.
I take some dick pics on Snapchat and color them
That's
and make them
totally
funny.
different. But again, dude, if I had a fucking 9.5-inch dick,
like me,
I might be sending that to people, dude. I don't know that I'd be able to not bust that out.
Exactly.
I'm being honest with myself.
That's why the meek shall inherit the earth. It's in the Bible about this.
I'm CEO.
Depends how you interpret that text, but.
You can trust if you put me in a boardroom and give me some locked doors, I will not pull my flaccid penis out, dude.
True.
No.
They should actually inspect CEOs' dicks before they go.
See what they're working with?
If they have a big dick, they're like, we're sorry.
They should have to like...
It's too much of a risk. We've lost 5 CEOs this year.
Just from busting out hog. It's a shame because a lot of...
their dick.
That goes both ways because like it's like, well, a lot of little dick guys want that power, but... Big dick guys probably want that power too, dude.
Big dick guys will get you.
I mean, if your dick's huge and you see someone with a bunch of money, you're like, I need that money.
It's so funny who we're against. We're like, Muslims are gay, women suck, guys with big dicks. Like anybody, black people suck at driving, they love astrology, Jews, fuck it. Anybody that's not a small dicked white Irish guy that's Catholic. You gotta be Catholic. Other Christians are fucking gay.
That's a pretty apt synopsis.
Yeah, we haven't made fun of...
We made fun of a little bit. We made fun of ourselves.
Yes, that's how it's done, baby.
And again, for the record, I'm a grower. But if I'm in the Matt Lauer suite...
And a shower, dude. Matt Lauer's a fucking shower. Donovan McNabb's a shower.
He is a shower.
It's funny calling them showers now.
We got
touchers. You got showers.
You got askers.
Askers are dangerous.
Louis an asker and a shower.
Louis an asker.
He's an asker, shower, jerker.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That sucks.
Askers are the ones who are totally innocent.
Askers? Yeah.
Depends where you're asking.
I still think you're like. Well, I know a
It
guy.
is crazy. It is
I know a
crazy.
dude who got fired from Best Buy. Who he like asked his manager on a date, and they instantly fired him. And he was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" He like literally didn't know.
Yeah.
He also tried to fuck out. He like I remember he that was a dude who claimed he can control women with his dick.
Okay, well then
That was him who
Best
was
Buy
like-
made the right move.
Yeah, he was like treated. He was like he had a girlfriend he was living with and was fucking other girls in her car and videotaping himself. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get kicked out. And he was like, nah, dude, I control this bitch with my dick. And then like,
Whoa.
yeah,
What the fuck?
he has a hog, bro.
That's what happens. You get a big dick.
Dude, you must have hog mania. This guy had a fucking hog. He was telling me
Hogmania running
hog
wild.
Imagine being in high school.
Hulk had a problem.
So you're like you're bullied in high school in the aftermath of that, right?
Yeah.
It's like you don't trust people. You're kind of shy and quiet. If the opposite occurred and girls were giggling about your humongous penis while you're 15, instantly you're like, well, I'm the fucking best, and like you just hit 25 and you just run some article for being like, I showed her my bird. That's been your go-to. That's been your fucking.
Yeah, that's your move.
That's the fucking PlayStation Game Day '98 XX, dude.
That's your skyhook.
That's your cheat
That's
play.
Kareem Abdul, dude.
Yeah,
that's the fucking skyhook fadeaway. Olajuwon, baby.
I used to work with a guy who, so he was like, we were literally, I've said this before, I think on the podcast, we're in the office, we're working, we're just chatting casually, and then one day he's like, I have a 9-inch dick, right? And I was just like, okay, well, yeah, now I do, dude, that's what's up. And he's just like, he was telling me how his go-to would be to like grab a girl and make, you're a dirty little whore and I know what you want.
Whoa.
And I was like, does that work, dude? He's like, dude, it works every time. And I was like, I don't know.
Even if it works 99% of the time,
that 1%,
that
dude.
1% is going to get you.
He's probably done. He's fired wherever he's at. He's
mean,
got too many fucking things where
He's got
like,
too big of a dick to be in the workforce.
dude, he was like, during sex, I spit into girls' mouths. I'm like, you're a filthy whore. You're a dirty little whore. But I've met one girl I've met before who's been like, I love being called a filthy
I've had
whore.
like a drop of sweat fall on a girl, and I've been like, oh
Sorry.
my god, that's disgusting. I'm sorry.
I've had one girl be like, I like when people call me a whore. And I'm like, I don't want to call you a whore.
Yeah.
I'll just feel weird. Like, you slut. You dirty slut.
It's like, I don't want to fuck a whore.
Take my penis, you slut.
I want a nice lady.
Yep.
I want a good Catholic righteous woman.
Again, who just lets me touch her butthole, dude.
Righteous woman.
I need a righteous girl.
The fuck were we just talking about?
But
Big
yeah,
dicks.
the Handmaid's Tale, dude, the dude's Handmaid's Tale is coming soon.
You think this is it?
It's so funny. We're going to be oppressed. It's like us, and we're just sitting there, and it's like they walked around in little nuns outfits.
It's funny to say, like, because if you say that, a woman's gonna be like, oh, you mean like we are right now?
Yeah.
How we've always been oppressed?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, exactly. We don't want that.
Yes.
Yeah. We're the best, so we don't want to be the worst now.
Yeah, exactly.
There's only 2 spots.
Well, it's also and it's also like the whole thing is a joke. The idea of thinking like our worst case scenario is that we have to behave ourselves. It's like, dude, this is bullshit. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, like you said, it's gonna suck when we can't show our dicks to everyone.
I know. Can't show our dicks. Can't ask coworkers for sex. That's the other thing too. It's like, think about how many people have like made out at office Christmas parties.
Sure.
They're gonna have to pull back on the alcohol at those things.
Yeah. Well, fun time's over. It's time for everyone to get to bed, dude.
That's the other thing. What are we working towards? Like,
we're working towards a no fun,
it's
no
like,
dick.
It's like super chaste
Equality.
atheists. It's like we're reverting into like some weird religious fundamentalism with no God.
Damn. Whoa.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Wild. You're getting wild.
That's what we're working towards.
I
We're
hear
becoming
you.
super almost Puritan. We're becoming puritanical.
Well, you don't need God to get like Soviet Russia
Yeah.
is godless, but they also were very strict. I don't know how they were sexual, but like
A lot of rapes, I'd imagine.
I bet Soviet Union's skyrocketing.
A lot of lifted fucking ankle length dresses over there.
Oh,
I would just say, I don't imagine them be like, "Oh, come to bed, my love."
That was good.
Thank you.
But yeah, I don't know, because it's weird. Because at the same time, women's sexuality is glorified now.
Dildos and
by the
stuff.
liberal
Yeah.
perspective.
Of course, like show your nipples in public. It's like, oh my god.
Women are like the feminists, movement. So it's like men, put your dicks away. Women, tits out.
Yep.
Nobody has the right to tell you to put your tits away.
Ass cheeks out. That's a good point.
Bring out your ass cheeks. It's totally
Why
fine.
can't I show some like balls or something, dude?
I'm sure you could show your balls.
Just
I think
get
it's
some
just when you
boxers
show
that come out?
I think it's when you show your balls at someone.
True. True.
Like when you're like, dude, come here, look at this.
Just got my fucking dick.
Then it gets weird. But if
True.
I bet if you just you can walk into your place of work with your dick out.
You can.
Yeah, you can. You can
Well, if you kept one
cut
of those,
a hole in your khakis. and walk in with your balls and dick out.
Well, if you were directing it at anyone,
not directing it, nothing sexual.
I think what you'd have to do is hold one of those like 1950s housewives tanning things. You know, where they like reflect sun on their face. Just hold one of those and have your bird exposed, but like block it from everyone.
Sure. Or you could hold your bird on top of it. You could lay it underneath it like a plate. Just if you walk around presenting your dick naturally, there's nothing there. Yeah, dude.
This is bullshit, dude.
It's not fair.
Life sucks now.
Life's fucking gay.
Can't ask for head. I don't know who's getting head without asking, dude.
What?
No one's getting head without asking for it.
True.
You don't find bugs unless you lift up a rock, dude.
Exactly right.
You're not just walking around like, I hope I get head today. You'll just eventually die and be like, I never got head.
Yeah, and even when you do get head, it's always such a corny reason now. If you're in a long-term relationship, it's always like, it's Valentine's Day.
Steak and blowjob day.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Now I don't want it.
I don't even want head.
I want you to fucking don't
do that. Right, dude. I always want head, for the record. I never don't want head.
Yeah, true.
No, but that sucks. You come home from like, you're wearing some bullshit business casual. You don't want head. Your dick sticking out of dress pants.
That's what I was saying. Because at one point you were talking about people who got like bullied and were shitty in high school, and now like there's this show on Netflix. It's like Power Up or something, like Girls Wanted Power. I forget what it is, but it's about like sexuality in America and like with modern technology. It's not a show; it's like a documentary style. Okay. So each episode's something different. But the one episode is this guy who's like over 40. He lives in Las Vegas. And he just uses Tinder and he fucks constantly. Yeah. He's just always fucking chicks. He was on the show Big Brother.
Dude, so like, his Tinder accounts. That's all it takes to crush Tinder.
It's great. And he just fucks every day and he ghosts everyone. And but dude, you gotta watch it. He's one of the biggest douches I've ever seen.
Of course, yeah.
And then he was like, well, and while he's driving his fucking Audi, he's like, in high school I didn't really get a lot of attention from girls. I didn't lose my virginity until after I was on the show and like all this stuff.
What?
Yeah, he was old when he finally fucked, I think.
Of course, like this guy's crazy.
And so now he's just a fucking psycho that's like, I'm all about getting pussy. And I think while I was watching it, the guy whose identity is getting pussy is probably my least favorite guy.
The dude who's driving like that fast car and being like, I'm a wild dude.
Any dude that's like, I love talking to, and like the way they talk to women, they're just blatantly trying to trick them.
Ugh, yeah.
It's just a weird fucking dynamic.
Well, the whole pickup artist culture is insane.
Pickup artist shit is
bouncing them.
Fucking turds, dude.
It's like you get the woman, you bounce her to another location, tell her, make fun of her hair.
Oh my god! Like, can you imagine reading that playbook and being like, "Yes, I'm going to do it."
I've had a lot of people be like, "Dude, you got to read this book." And like, I watched the Pickup Artist on VH1, and I was like, "Dude, I can't take that guy seriously." You can't. He has like wearing like fuzzy dice around his neck.
And you can't cheat. You can't fucking...
Also, shame on the women who fucked that guy up to being the pickup artist. That goes back to the old theory. Are women complete retards or are they equals? Exactly.
Because when they're out getting tricked by the fucking pickup artist,
the guy's name is Mystery. His name was Mystery, and he had long
Mystery's showing up with a fucking top hat like Slash, and he ends up fucking you.
How, dude?
You're not on my level.
No.
I wouldn't get tricked by a retard.
No.
I wouldn't be at a bar and somebody came in and started fucking using wordplay to trick me into sucking their dick.
If some chick put on like a fuzzy top hat and came into a bar, it's like, you've been getting a little chubby. I wouldn't go home like, I need to fuck this girl now. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me. I'm not fucking
like
you.
Some idiot showed up at the bar and just negged me.
Yeah.
Fucking retard. I threw beer in her face, told her to get the fuck out of my bar.
Exactly, dude. But if the pickup artist book for girls would be like, go to a bar, grab dude's dick. And you're like, well, fuck, what's going on? And you're automatically... It's happened to me twice.
Did it work?
Women have grabbed my dick, but when I was like 21, I got a couple girls who grabbed my dick, and I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I look at her, I'm like, she's hot. Boom, I'm out of here. Yeah, but that's a fucking trick.
For example, the girls in this show on Netflix like love this guy because he does all dumb
fucking show.
Not just because of that, but he like you'll see it when you watch it. He does his fucking.
He's got the Audi.
He's a psycho.
The watch,
and he's doing his fucking tricks of like.
Well, did you ever watch Millionaire Matchmaker?
No.
So it's like.
You ever watch Millionaire Matchmaker? No.
It's a show about, these are guys, men and women, but a lot of times it's dudes who are so rich they don't have time to find their own girlfriend, so they hire this lady to find a girlfriend for them. Mm-hmm. And so like they like go on like their first dates are like helicopter rides and shit, and it's just like it's just them up in a helicopter like, so like tell me about yourself. And it's so fucking awkward. So awkward.
Ugh.
It's like, wow, look. We're going to ride horses across the desert. What do you think about that? And then we're going to get changed, go out to a nice dinner. It's fucking crazy.
He also, I'm sorry to keep going back to this guy because it pisses me off so much, dude.
Yeah.
He sucks so fucking
I'm
bad.
definitely going to watch him now.
Brian Ream, maybe? I forget. But there's one part, he goes on a date with this chick, a Tinder date, and I guess he's like, wow. He's like, I'm usually not like this with women. Because I guess she was witty. He was like, she's a smartass just like me.
Ugh.
Like shit like that, dude. Comments like that where he's like, ugh. I mean, she's great. I love her. Like, she's awesome. Super
Keeps me on my toes.
Super funny. I was on my heels the entire time. It's crazy. She was just all over it. And then he goes to a party on like a Monday night. He's at like in a garage playing beer pong with 20-year-olds. And he texts this chick who she's like 21. And he's 40.
Good for him.
And he texts her. Yeah, I mean, good for him that he's fucking these chicks. Yeah. But he's not fucking them for the right reason.
And it's also like...
He's fucking them for weird reasons.
It's good for him, and it's also like, dude, that's so sad. To be 40 and you're palling around with... If you're 40 and you're just going about your day and just... Allah bless you, dude. A 21-year-old falls into your lap.
A righteous 21-year-old.
A righteous woman falls into your lap and when you're 40 and you're just quietly like... You own a pizza shop and some hot cashier ends up blowing you. Keep it under your hat, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be out on TV like, I just keep fucking these 20-year-olds. It's like, yeah, dude, fucking shut up.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's fucking them because that's the only thing he has in his life.
Dude, if you're 40...
Is he figured out how to trick young girls into fucking him, and that's the only thing he has in his life. No talent, no fucking skill. This guy sucks dick.
That's a shame.
And all he does is Tinder hook up with fucking idiots. And then he's like... I don't know, it's crazy. He's like Instagram famous now.
Everything you're saying about him makes me hate him.
I saw his shit on Instagram. He hangs out with the hottest fucking chicks. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but dude, if you're 40 and all you want to do is fuck 20-year-olds, you can do it.
But yeah, so he's at this party on like a Monday, and he's texting that girl. He's like, hey, I'm out getting drinks. Do you want to come over to my friends? And they're showing you the text, and she's like, no, I can't. And he was like, come on. And she's like, aren't you a little fucking old to be partying on a Monday? And he was like, how dare you use my age against me, you fucking... Like,
Holy shit.
That was it. He broke up with her on the spot. And she was like, I didn't mean it like that. And he was like... I mean, she was clearly being a bitch.
Yeah, she's probably fucking with him.
She was doing the classic, you're out having fun and I can't come. I'm a lady.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you're too old.
Well, there's also... A lot of women, younger women, like older guys. I came across it a lot.
Sure.
There was girls on there who would be like 21. I'm like, now you're too young. And they're like, I'm not too young for you. You're an old man. And they like love reminding you how much...
They want to jerk off their dad, dude.
Dude.
Jerk off their old pap.
Have I mentioned this before? But I noticed in high school that with multiple women, them wanting to have sex in their parents' bed.
Yeah, you did talk about that.
Dude, it's like, there's definitely some weird shit to be had there.
It's gross.
And a lot of girls like, oh my God, you're like my grandpa. You're so old. You're such a grandpa. And it's like, dude, I'm like 5 years older than you. Stop flicking your bean to my age, dude. I'm not that old. I hate that.
Oh, man, dude. You got to watch it.
I'm definitely going to check that out.
I'll show you, actually, as soon as we're done with this.
Right.
We'll go upstairs and I'll show you how fucking... Do you want to hit pause and I'll show you this guy? And then
please.
Come back down and finish this?
Let's do it. Let's wrap this up. And we're back.
Just had to show you James, dude. What do you think of James?
It's a sad life. Dude, I mean, I'm not going to say I lived like James for a while, but I went on online dating and it was like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Just what you can do, but it's like, it's cool for like a month. And then you're like, oh man, this is really sad. You're just like meddling in girls' sad lives and just being like, hey, I'm here for a minute. And they're like, oh, we'd be here forever. And you're like, nope. And you leave. And it's
please be here forever.
And to be like, it's girls. You think a girl wants you, pretty much, yeah, they're looking to kind of settle down. And then you're on there like, you can't tie me down. But you're just like heading towards just like adult loneliness.
Sure.
Or you just run the risk like him. He's what, almost 40?
He's like 43.
If you get too much pussy for too long, you'd become weird as fuck.
Yeah.
You got to give it, at one point, you got to hop off the bull and be like, all right, I'll get pussy once a month. I'll be a normal dude like everyone else. You can't get too much, dude. You end up like Mick Jagger. You end up with like open shirts and like long.
Yeah, but I'm all right. See, this is what I was saying when we were up there watching it. It's like, I'm all right with people getting pussy if it's off merit.
Yeah.
Like Mick Jagger, fuck yeah, he deserves everything.
True. Yeah.
He deserves the world.
Mick Jagger,
some fucking
he can fuck.
dork
he has fucked dudes actually
on Tinder.
It sucks.
Bothers me.
And dude, and it's that like literally now it's like it's actually kind of crazy because if you're like a mid-level manager and you don't look like a total fucking psycho, if you just don't look horrible, you can get a lot of pussy on the internet.
And you're willing to trick women.
Exactly.
You're willing to go online and be like,
one day I lived my
you're
life.
Crazy,
Dude.
You just ran me over on our date. I didn't have anything to say back. You're crazy.
Well, that guy was a classic Chaz. That was the revenge of a Chaz. And the thing, the guy talks about how all his friends in high school were girls, and they kept being like, "You're just like my brother."
Yeah.
So instead of like, he was like, "Well, fuck this then. I'm gonna fuck these girls and be like a wild man." It's like the thing too that'll crush that guy. If he ever was to be in like a relationship and he was like on a double date type thing, as soon as he came across a real wild man, dude, his whole fucking jig's up.
Yeah. Somebody who's actually cool.
Exactly, yeah.
Because like you were saying, I mean, he's like a fucking chameleon. He's a fucking lizard that like he just acts however he wants. Like he knows what to say to these women.
Yeah.
To dumb 22-year-old girls. He's 43.
Dude, exactly.
It's disgusting.
It's really nice. It's like playing Madden on fucking Rookie. It's just like, oh, wow, dude. Yeah,
there's
good
three
job.
plays that work.
It's like, dude, I got the Super Bowl. It's like, you played on Rookie, bro.
Like, yeah, I send Antonio Bryant on a hot route fly, touchdown every time.
And and the argument is like, well, those chicks are so hot. They're like, yeah, dude. They're 24. They're fucking blazing hot.
Yeah.
But it's like, of course, easy. It's hunting prairie dogs, dude.
It's frustrating to watch.
It is. That is annoying
that guy
to watch.
Sucks.
Annoying to
think. He
think.
acts like he's got to like.
But that's the whole other thing, though, is like, so it's like, yeah, you're fucking these chicks, but like, how are you fucking these chicks?
Yeah.
He's putting on fucking Trojan skins or whatever. He's probably just like half can't feel his dick. He's definitely a porn addict. That's the behavior of a porn addict. So he's probably like half limp and drunk, chucking in like a noodle in these 24-year-olds, and then he's like, "Fuck you, we'll talk later." And they're just like, "All right, dude."
It's like, you're really beautiful. Talk to you. See ya.
He probably like touches their pussy and cries, and is just
really
like
special time.
He probably touches her pussy and cries, and is like, "Fuck you, I'll never talk to you ever, you dumb bitch."
I just ghosted another hot 20-year-old.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then his roommates, like you were saying, are just too hot. I don't know about hot, but one's hot. Two pretty.
I let both. If they wanted to sit on my face, I'd let both of them.
Matthew.
What? I'm just saying.
You're talking like a true Marshall Falk.
If they asked me.
You sound like a real Donovan McNabb.
If they asked me, like, can I do this? I would give them my permission and be like,
you would consent.
I would consent, but you guys may sit on my face.
All right.
And wiggle.
Wiggle around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, he's surrounded by young chicks, of course.
Yeah, he's Dorian Gray, dude. Or whatever that guy's name is.
From
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
He's like, I got a nice car. I'll fuck you. I fuck so good.
Ugh.
Check this out.
That is a weird thing, too, to like, because I remember I discovered that as a young man. Because, like, when you're dating as a young man, the constant thing is like, well, if someone fucks my girlfriend and they're really good at it, there'll be someone in her head that's better than me. And then, like, just like a realization at like 24, like, you don't have to be the best at sex.
Yeah,
you don't even have to be good at it.
Doesn't matter.
It literally doesn't matter at all. Like, no one's keeping Hall of Fame.
It's 10 minutes of your relationship once a week. It's like you really don't have to be that great at it.
It's that too, and it's like I can't remember everyone I've ever had sex with. Like, who was the best? I'm like, whoever I'm having sex with is the best, dude. It's like that's literally like it's just the best.
Yeah, but like that guy just. That's the thing that bothers me about like thinking of somebody else dating my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or an ex-girlfriend or anything like that. It's like, I'm right if it's a normal guy, but if it's a guy that's like tricking them, if it's a corny fucking douche that's like, chivalry's not dead, babe, I hold the door. I open the door to my Audi, hop in.
Ugh.
It's like, dude,
well,
don't get tricked.
You know what that guy's doing behind locked doors, too.
What's that?
He's like he's probably destroying butts and stuff. He's probably like demands anal. Like that's the shit that would fuck me up. I'm like, ew, do you let that guy butt fuck you? Ew. Ew.
Yeah, just if I just don't want to see girls get tricked.
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, it is. Shitty.
By corny douches. Now if Marshall Falk comes in and takes his dick out, that's sick. He deserves it.
Yeah. That's true.
He rushed for 10,000 yards. Can he take his dick out?
He should get one. It should be about 10,000 yards. Is like one dick pull out.
He was part of the greatest show on turf, dude. He's allowed to rip dong.
I mean, I can see his dick right now. I can like look at his bald head and his like jack stature, and I can just imagine his dick.
I saw a bunch of NFL dongs.
Did you?
Yeah. I went. My friend owned the Panthers. My friend's grandparents owned the Panthers. So we went into the Carolina Panthers locker room. I got to see Steve Smith's dick, Julius Pepper's dick. I got to see.
That's a sick.
I got to see a bunch of dicks.
So you guys went in like a bird watching expedition.
I had binoculars and a fucking safari hat. I was in there searching dong, dude. I remember Steve Smith had a chode.
What?
I mean, it was post-game dick. I can't judge him on
Still,
that.
but it was a wide,
I'll tell you
triangular
what,
chode.
Peppers was letting dong fly.
Damn.
About the size of this mic stand, dude.
Stop.
Reporters are walking around, dicks out everywhere.
Oh, so that's a whole other weird aspect of being an NFL player.
Yeah,
where
no,
like
so now it's like,
reporters come in the locker room.
Reporters have been around me with my dick out my entire life.
I didn't know that.
Here's my dick. Coworker now that I'm a sports reporter.
Wait a second. So that like when they're in the pro, like they come in and like
They go into pro locker rooms.
Does that apply to like the women's volleyball team?
Definitely not.
I was gonna say because I'd be like, really?
Yeah, I might get a fucking.
I become a journalist instantly.
Get a fucking degree right now. Online, get a little Phoenix degree.
I'm like, what was that one spike? She'd be like, I didn't see it play. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's dicks
when you
out.
set the ball up for the other lesbian, what happens?
Yeah, that's there's some funny footage of that too.
That's crazy.
They showed a clip. It was hilarious during a Notre Dame game because Ara Parsegian was a coach at Notre Dame and he just died. So like the whole season was like half dedicated to him. They had Ara written everywhere. But one of the cutaways when they went to commercial during a game was a picture of Ara in the locker room with like a couple players, and then they didn't think of it. They didn't see it, but in the back there was a fucking nice Irish dong, just NBC fucking picture of.
There's a bird in the
Yeah,
bush.
'cause in the locker room, you go to the locker rooms.
That's true,
There's
man.
dicks out.
It's true.
So Marshall Falk, innocent.
Yeah, man.
Warren Sapp, innocent.
He just thought it. Well, it's the.
I think there was a white guy in there that didn't play football. Guilty.
What happened with him?
I think there was. I don't know. I saw a Weinberg or some shit.
You don't think he was playing football?
He was definitely. Yeah, there's no Jews in football.
They're too busy rattling us up, dude.
They're getting the fucking. They're rattling the NFL's cage. They're like, you should kneel. It'll be good for ratings if you kneel. Yes. The Jewish, they're the ones who did it.
Well, that's sick. We pledged allegiance to the Israeli state, so now we can make fun of Jewish people again.
I
That's
pledge
sick.
allegiance to Israel.
We're in the family
Fuck
now,
yeah.
dude.
La Familia, dude. How can we not even talk about
How
it?
can we not talk about our fucking familia, dude?
It's all about Familia. Yeah, that's
Well, hell yeah.
yeah, I didn't even think about the locker room dong
didn't think about
lifestyle
that.
that these guys have lived their entire lives.
It's insane that you went in there as a young boy
I
just
was
to
in
go
there
peep
staring at
dong.
dick. No, I was in college looking at dick. I was a man sitting around.
It was so much better to me to think about you as 12 years old. Like,
Oh well, I did do that. I went into Notre Dame's locker room as a
Bird-
kid.
you saw
when
some
I was
bird?
young, I saw some birds there.
what the fuck, dude? They just
Yeah.
let people in like that?
Yeah, I mean it's young boys. They can see dick.
It's true. It's actually good for them to see some
It's good
big
to see
dicks, dude.
hardy dicks.
I never saw any real big dicks when I was little,
I
dude.
saw my first black dick when I was like 10, dude.
That's pretty good.
Live and in person.
Where? In Notre Dame locker room?
rooms. Yeah.
Interesting. Was that like some weird form of scared straight for you?
That got me out of football. I quit. No, that's when I quit, when I was at Elon. I was going in the locker. Dude, post-practice showers at Elon.
It's tough.
Me and all southern black dudes.
Yeah.
Not all.
Do you think southern black dudes have bigger dicks than northern black dudes?
Yes.
I could see that actually
Cold
too.
shrinks your dick over time.
I could see that. For some reason, you're like southern. I'm like, that makes sense. I could see that being
Yeah.
bigger.
Some black Mississippi hog coming out.
Yep, there's some baked potato in the Carolina sun.
I would get a handful of soap and rub it on my dick so it was like
hide
a
it,
Santa
hide it
Claus,
in the bubbles. dude.
Santa Claus beard. I think I said this before. Have a nice Santa Claus beard going in there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's other guys just
No amount of soap can
Ripping
stop them,
hog,
dude.
tying
They
their
could,
dick in a
be
knot.
walking through the car wash and be like, oh, there it is. See his
Yeah.
dick?
dude.
Right through the bubbles?
That scared me straight.
Wow.
There was too much dick. I was like, I'll never be able to compete with these guys on the field. Not with dicks
A lot
like
of
this.
big dicks and big butts in the football
Yeah.
program. That's another big one.
This is Steve Smith, the wideout from Carolina, fat old ass.
Really?
Real thick player. Chode.
Fucking
thick,
chode.
girthy chode dong. So, listener, if you take away anything from this,
Yeah, and we should start setting up like locker room tours as part of the podcast.
Sure.
We should do like dong tourism.
we should talk to Drexel basketball.
It'd be like, hey, we want to let
That'd be
people
sick.
in the locker room.
Those dicks must be crazy. Those guys are all like 6'8",
Oh my god.
6'8" Philly black dudes.
We got to set up some tourism, dude. Just dong tourism.
Do you think Philly black dicks have that Muslim beard? That do you think they all have the freeway pubes?
They definitely don't shave their pubes, dude.
I bet they shave the top and just let like a
They dye their the tips.
freeway beard around their nutsack.
Yeah, they dye the tip of their pubes red, dude. That's sick.
Yes.
Nice. We did it.
We
We
should
closed it.
wrap it on
We
that.
closed it, dude.
Do you have anything
R.I.P.
sick?
No, R.I.P. August fucking names, dude.
Fuck, I have shit I wanted
That's
to.
it. The porn star who got bullied to death by fucking lesbians.
Oh yeah, R.I.P.
It's a shame. Dead porn star.
If you don't know about that, she didn't want to have sex with guys who had sex with guys. because it ran the risk of HIV.
Which some people say is like, that doesn't have anything to do with it. And it's like, well, all right.
Oh, yeah. And then it's like, wait, are you guys yelling at a woman for not giving consent to someone?
Yeah. It's crazy. And it's like, she's a porn star. Maybe she was depressed. That was the thing or whatever. But, dude, I mean... It's fucked.
That's a funny
she
little...
hung
it's
herself.
like if a
it's
lady,
insane. It's
if a lady's
insane.
like, I won't fuck black guys.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to fuck black guys.
I know.
Like, you better give consent.
Well, yeah, some of the porn stars don't, but it's for economic reasons.
Yeah.
They claim. They're like, well,
Yeah, it devalues the white pussy.
Some people don't like seeing
crazy.
It. It's insane.
That's
dude.
crazy.
But then, yeah, I don't know. Is that still the case in porn?
I don't know if it's still the case, but that was the case, and that's fucking nuts.
To the brave who fucking do, we salute you because I've seen some of your videos, dude. They're
to the
pretty
Rosa
fucking
Parks
good.
of fucking white pussy, congratulations.
No, I'm saying to the girls who fucking step up to the challenge, dude.
No, that's what I mean. I'm saying the Jackie Robinsons
of
white pussy
girls,
that are just like, I'll be the first to enter this league.
The first of them to fucking step up.
They had a rough go, I'm sure.
Dude,
I'm sure those black porn stars were taking out some frustration on them.
Ooh, damn, dude. Some of those ex-football players out of the locker room.
Yep.
Porn, it's going to get to the point where it's like, pretty soon, I think within 10 years, you're going to have a helmet, like almost like a barber chair thing where like girls get their hair dried. You're going to put on a helmet where you're just watching a lady blow you and a fleshlight, like a mechanical robot fleshlight's going to be blowing you.
That's during the female authoritarian government.
You think they'll give us that? No fucking way.
They'll give us that and
they'll
be like,
shame us.
Stick to yourselves, go away.
It would fucking work.
And just put us in farms.
That's how the Matrix. They didn't get those
sick
dudes.
Farm, dude.
They didn't get those dudes into those watery caskets by like, yeah, go hop in. It was like they were in blowjob chairs, like, and they're like, oh fuck. And they just saw like a bunch of chicks sitting on their face, like, okay, I'll lay down. Shut them off, dude. Harvested their power.
That's the Matrix.
That's why you got to stop watching porn.
Yeah.
That's how you enter the Matrix, dude. You put the helmet on, you just never come back. You put the porn helmet on, you're done.
I watched porn last night.
Did you?
I thought of you as soon as I was done.
I thought about it this morning.
It's hilarious. I watched for about 4 minutes, turned it off, read my Kindle, went to bed. It's not
Dude, not me.
And it was funny because while I was reading it, I was like, huh. I was like, yeah, in your fucking face, man. No, it's not weird to look at porn.
Dude, I used to read like erotic stories. I look at Savita Bobby. It was like the cartoon.
Bobby.
That was like the cartoon strip. Porn, obviously.
And you're a sound hound.
Total fucking. So I have headphones on, which is dangerous. It's like midnight in my bathroom.
You have your Beats by Dre on.
I got my Beats by Dre. Someone could come in. Called that. I'm gonna get busted by my dude. It's just not. Yeah, they are Beats by Dre.
That's why they're called that. Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
I don't want to. The times I've fallen, I've had in the last 3 months.
You mean you've fallen from your no-fap?
My no-fap, my soft mode. Hard mode's no coming. Soft mode is someone can make you come.
Okay.
But in the last 3 months, I've only fallen once, and it was like a shameful, nasty nooner. Just like standing up over my laptop with my sweatpants by my ankles.
Oh my God.
You put a shirt over your laptop and angle it so it doesn't get hit, and you try to just like shoot it in there.
What?
When I'm jerking off, I do a standing salute, dude. I finish standing up and just fucking fire
at your laptop,
right into the old war horse. Why do you think I call this thing the war horse, dude?
Come on, you facial. Well,
I put an old shirt to like block it. And I mean, again, this thing's a decorated fucking soldier. This thing's taking some fucking.
No wonder it's so funny when our like podcast is fucking up. It's like technical issues. It's like, yeah, you come on the laptop, dude.
Dude, I pulled this thing open on a plane one time, and it was just speckled with dried cum, and I was like,
what?
whoa,
what?
I mean, I didn't clean it properly.
Why are you coming on your laptop? That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. That's literally the craziest thing you've ever said.
I come on a shirt on my laptop.
Why do you put a shirt on your laptop and come on it?
I don't like to come while I'm sitting down in a chair and it just shoots up and gets everywhere. I like to shoot it right into a fucking shirt. So I finished. When I relapsed, it was me like standing by my laptop with my gray sweatpants at my ankles at noon. I had the whole rest of the day to be like, fuck. God damn it. I don't know. How else do you finish?
We've talked about this.
I
just put a paper towel over your dick.
Yeah, but that's when you're laying in bed. I'm sitting at my desk. No, I'm sitting at my desk. I need the full screen of my laptop. I'm sitting in my chair. I got my headphones on, full blast, and I'm fucking jerking, dude.
You should be on a no-fap.
I know.
You should be on a no-fap list. If you're coming on your Samsung laptop.
Yeah, dude. That was the funniest thing to me.
What on earth?
The funniest thing to me about the August Day. I mean, it's horrible she killed herself, but those dudes reading that news article and being like, "Wait, who killed herself?" she hung herself, and just instantly just like, oh my god, and started to jerk off to her dead. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I knew.
But like reading about a death and then jerking off to it 10 minutes later is like the fucking funniest thing.
That's crazy.
And then there's a guy like on my NoFap forum that I subscribe to. He was like, I don't think it's right to masturbate to dead people, and it's like, well, she's not dead in the video; she's alive. But yeah, dude. So I'm still going strong, dude.
Well, now that I know you stand up and come on computers,
it's on my shirt.
Support your NoFap.
It's on my shirt. And sometimes there's too much passion.
It seeps through the shirt sometimes.
Sometimes it just fucking misses in paintball. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six is a screen, dude. I've worked that one through in steps.
That was funny though. Oh man.
Yeah, man. You gotta watch. Wow. You do the reverse monkey shot into the toilet every now and again. That's it.
Monkey shot? What's that?
When you're jerking off on the toilet and you spin around and squat and you gotta like push your boner down.
I've never jerked off on the toilet.
You never shot it down into the Kohler? You never fed the Kohler?
I've never fed the Kohler. I've been pretty.
You're sitting. You gotta like. It's funny too because like you're jerking off like, oh, I'm gonna come, and you stand up and you're like, well, I broke that, so you gotta sit there for a while and stand up, and you go, oh, here it comes. You do like a power squat shot. So,
what,
dude? I've jerked off everywhere. In a plain bath. I'm in the Mile High Club for myself. Yeah. That was a fucking weird one, but
yeah, my friend.
I used to jerk off in my car.
I told you my friend that was in the Mile High Club. He did it in his seat.
Really?
He was in like 5th grade. He did it next to some guy.
Dude, that's insane. You told me that. That's the old man.
What's up, Frankie?
The worst I've ever had was in my car. I've clocked like 4 high speed fucking coming home from New York, where I'm just like, I'm a fucking
while driving. I've pulled over. I hit one ever. Pull over.
Dude, and I would love to know, and I don't know this, but I'd love to know how many chicks have fapped themselves or stopped commuting to be like, I gotta fucking come.
Really?
A lot of dudes have jerked. I bought Vaseline one time. I don't know why. I think I needed it for like.
Bought it at a rest stop?
I probably had a bad butthole. My butthole was bad. Like my mom showed me to put Vaseline in my butt to let it heal. But I had like probably a chapped butthole, so I got some Vaz, and I was driving home from CVS, and I couldn't make it home. I was 19, and I was so hot for the Vaz that I was like put it on my hand and started jerking off while I was driving.
Oh my dude! And that's the thing about jerking off is no one's gonna teach you how to do it.
No.
So thank God I've adapted just a nice conservative jerk off.
That is good. I was a bit of a wild child.
You
dude.
were just like. Someone needs to teach you how to get it done.
I just dropped from the trees, dude, with jerking off. I'm like a fucking wild.
Nutting on your computer is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Again, there's a shirt, but yeah, it'll seep through.
Yeah, there's a shirt. But then, so like right before you come, you're like, and you throw a shirt.
I stand up. No, I place it. So like I got my keyboard covered the whole time, and I have a little bit, so I can access my mouse and move around. So that's chilling. And then when it comes time, I flip it almost into like an L, where like the screen's protected to the bottom half. Keyboard's covered for the most spot.
Oh, you must hit the screen constantly.
Dude, I mean, a good amount. And the screen turns like weird purple and green, like when you touch a magnet to a TV and you gotta like...
Then you gotta wipe it off like a... Fuck, dude.
Yeah, man. I told you this my laptops last I buy the cheapest laptops.
Yeah, because you're nutting all over.
I'd go on like the shittiest Well, that's not why. I'd nut on I'd nut on an Apple just as fast.
You better not.
I would.
You better not, dude. Steve Jobs died for that.
That should be PC's new thing. Like you can totally come on these laptops. These are cum-proof laptops.
They have windshield wipers.
Having a cum-proof laptop would be a fucking smashing success
for like 1%. Of weird dudes, not even of people, just weird men.
We'd be surprised.
How many guys nut on their
stand
computer?
Up and shoot? Well, know what it comes from?
I guarantee not one person that we talk to.
You don't think so?
Not one of these listeners is going to reach out to either of us and be like, yeah, I come on my laptop.
No, know what I think it comes from though is when I used to look at Victoria's Secrets. I used to look at Kohl's magazines.
Yeah, you hit that one.
I'd have to come on the things, but I'm not trying to come on these.
Sometimes you do that, and that's weird,
dude. It's a disaster. If I'm in a chair and I send a rope flying into the air, it's fucking Area 51 cleanup site, dude. It's like I need to contain the mess.
That's exactly why you just put a paper towel over your.
Ew,
dick.
no, dude.
What do you mean, ew?
That's Handmaid's Tale jerking off, dude.
No, it isn't.
I'm living in the free society.
You're living in a crazy world.
You're living in the fucking apocalypse of fucking alphas, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm just nutting.
You're covered. Your dick's like a nun, dude. It's covered.
Yeah,
mine's
I'm very
a fucking
pious.
Why?
I'm very pious.
Mine's a
when I
wild
jerk off.
child, dude. It's fucking ripping. And I have to also keep tabs on like how hard I'm ripping to know that I'm healthy or not.
Yeah, you've covered that. You've discussed that for some reason you decide your health based on how hard you nut.
There was like when I was, where the fuck? I was in Drexel.
A gym teacher told you that.
No, I was in a big, I was dating Asian. For some reason, I like dated a lot of Asians in one phase. I went to Drexel and some girl gave me a hand job and I shot real far. And she's like, oh, very healthy. And I was like, well, that's health. I'm healthy.
It's Eastern medicine.
Yeah.
Oh,
very healthy.
a very hard rope. Very strong rope.
Yeah, she made the very healthy. And I was like, sweet. That's what that means?
You got to see that Scorsese Japan.
No, I can't wait.
There's a Japanese dude. It's all Japanese, so everybody's like, "Hut."
Oh my god.
He shall know this. But there's a guy who speaks English, and he's like the most stereotypical Japanese voice. He's like, yes, you come out here and spread your religion to us. It's so funny. He's got buck teeth. He literally is
Holy
like
shit.
a racist caricature of Japanese men.
Oh my god.
He looks like old political cartoons of Hirohito from World War II.
Holy fuck. So
He's
someone,
like,
he went out to cast and they're like, you got the job.
They're like, perfect.
Oh my god.
At one point, because the way they get you to apostate is they put a picture of Jesus on the ground. You're supposed to step on it.
Yeah.
And it's like a very dramatic moment. And he's like, step on your Jesus.
Oh
so funny.
God.
Step now on your Jesus.
Holy shit.
All right.
All right. That's an hour and 20.
Dude, you've been holding in the fact that you come on your laptop
I thought that's
this
the
long?
move. I thought you stand up from your computer chair and fucking rip it.
No.
I mean, the big thing too is I finally have a 55-inch TV
I
now.
gotta get you just some condoms. You ever nut into a condom when you're jerking
Bro,
off?
that was my shower go-to.
That's a great move.
But that's a whole other thing where I'm like pretending I'm having sex with a hooker and I have a condom on. So that's like not like a fucking good move either.
I've never equated that, wearing condoms to hookers.
For hookers, dude. I used to jerk off with condoms in the shower and be like, hooker's jerking me off. I'm with the hooker. So I don't jerk off with condoms. That's another form of sin, dude. You got to stand up and you got to stand and deliver, dude. That was like my big fantasy, like someone's giving me a hand job from behind. Well, catch us next week.
Oh my god, dude! Wow. If the listener was able to make it through all our Islamophobic rant at the beginning, they found gold at the end of this rainbow.
It, dude. It wasn't Islamophobic. That was just
pro-Israel,
pro-women,
and very pro-women.
Exactly.
We are very step on your Jesus.
I'll step on your aura,
dude. You need to stop.
What?
Jerking off, standing up.
I'm on. That's what I've done.
My friend told me he jerked off standing up, and I thought it was the funniest shit in the world.
I only jerk off. I only finish standing
just
up.
Just imagining opening a door or like just being able to see someone standing up jerking off. It's got to be so funny.
Dude, I have no concept of like shutting blinds, so people have definitely seen me.
Seen you nutting on your laptop.
Yeah, dude.
Especially after writing for like 5 hours.
Yeah,
they probably thought you're coming on your novel. Dude. Just sat there and wrote 9,000 words and stood up and cummed on it.
Oh, it's done.
That's how you christen a good work.
That's true.
Break a bottle of jizz on it. All right, God damn it. We got to end this.
All right, we're out. You guys are the best.
Shout out to all our haters.
Yep.
I have a show in Hershey December 30th. So Central PA Bulls.
Let's roll.
Hershey, PA, December 30th.
Mount up.
Other than that, I don't think.
Also, let us know what you think about a video podcast. I'm really leaning towards hooking up some video
there was
equipment.
A lot of good act outs here that you
starting
would have liked
a YouTube.
To have seen.
Yeah, man. So
plus, it'd be nice for them to see this den that we recorded.
Yeah, that would be
sick.
sick.
A sick den.
So yeah, shout us out about that. Let us know. Probably grab some GoPros. Anyone knows shit about videos? Holler at
Patreon.
me.
Patreon.
Give us some motherfucking
Give us
money.
some fucking bread.
Give us some money. I'm about to spend fucking $600 on GoPros. Give us some
bread for the
money.
GoPros.
Give us goddamn some
money.
Give us
money. We'll film Matt standing and jerking onto his laptop. If
it's already not captured through my web. You know why my webcam was fucking blocked off, dude?
Makes perfect sense.
That's probably out there somewhere in Russia. I'm probably a famous Russian masturbatory porn star.
Probably
for men.
In Japan too. They
just probably know me. My shoulders. My snake tattoo is probably legendary.
Know your snake tattoo
in the gay porn community.
Like, some of the most healthiest ropes, very strong wrap top ropes.
There you have it.
Steve Smith has a small dick. I'll be in Hershey, PA, December 30th. Free Marshall Falk.
Praise the Lord, I was born to travel. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel.